this first lesson, we're going to be going over one of the most important techniques in all of self-defense and all the martial arts. It's a technique that will help prevent, if anyone were to attack you, prevent them from actually attacking you, and it's called the fence. If you know the fence, it's something you're going to want to practice every once in a while. If you don't know the fence, it's something that you're definitely going to want to learn because it could save your life. Now, normally in the martial arts, if you're going to spar, like if I was going to spar with Eric, usually we would like bow in first, get in a stance, and then start going at it. Or if we're on the ground, we'd shake hands or bow, and then we'd start going at it. In a real situation, that's not realistic. A real situation would be if Eric was in my face, maybe pushing me, grabbing, he's going to be aggressive. At this point, I've got adrenal stress. If he's yelling at me, he's going to attack, I'm nervous, I don't want him getting close to me. So what we'll do is we use what's called the fence. I'm going to put my arms up, and I'm going to keep him at a distance where, first of all, I'm protecting the high line. Most people, if they want to attack you, they're going to want to punch you, and they're going to want to punch you in the face, okay? So when I reach my arms out, he's going to have a difficult time punching at me. If he throws some punches right here, I've already got everything pretty much protected, okay? And it's going to prevent him, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is it keeps him close, or further away. If I kept my arms close, he could get up real close to me, okay? At this range, it's very difficult to block punches, especially when you have adrenal stress, okay? You're nervous. What I want to do is I want to keep him away so I can see the punches coming from further away. Okay, so this posture right here, there's several different versions of it. I can do hands out right here. I could do palm up, like kind of keep him at a distance here. You could have a just a space fence that you use that whenever he gets close, I'm going to step back a little bit. But the point is I want to keep him in a range where he's not going to be effective in attacking me.
Now when you guys have the fence out, you're worried about two primary types of punches, straight punches and wide punches like the hook. So if he's going to do a straight punch, all I want to do is block on the same side, just a few inches. I don't want to do a big, overwhelming block where he can double it up and go right across the face. Everything's in small increments. So small block. Now he does a hook. Just the same thing, but to the outside. Small block. Just enough to block and redirect. Again, with some straight punches. And then from here, I can obviously counterattack. You can try to take somebody down. You can use your own strikes. But just keeping the space, which Ryan mentioned before, is critical.
If someone wants to punch you in the face and they can't, a lot of times they're going to try and take you down. They might use a wrestling double leg or even just a football tackle. So there's two types of double legs. One's coming in at the hips, the other one's coming in much lower. Okay? Like in wrestling, wrestlers are going to actually step all the way down. Their knee's going to go down to the floor, and they're going to shoot really low. Okay? In a self-defense situation, it's probably going to be less common, but you will have guys that have wrestled in high school. So if they're coming in at your hips, if I got the fence up and Eric wanted to punch me in the face, but he can't, he's going to come at the hips. For this, sprawling is not going to be as effective. If I sprawl like this, he's got control of my hips. This is not what I want. Okay? So what I'm going to do, if they come in at my hips, all I'm going to do is I can just use my hands and I can push on the shoulder. Okay? At this point, I can start firing knees. I can start firing punches, kicks, whatever I want to do. Okay? Obviously, if they came down really low, like for a double leg, that's where I'm going to want to use the sprawl and get my hips down and back. Because if they come really low on a double leg, me using my hands is not going to be as effective. Really important part of self-defense is the preventative aspect. If someone wants to attack me, they've usually surveyed that I'm a good target. The way that predators act is they look for someone that they feel that they can dominate and control. They're not looking for a good fight, they're looking for someone that they can beat. So predators are going to look for someone that has the body language and the energy level that shows that they're a good target. So if I'm punching my spine slightly forward, if I'm looking at the floor, my energy level is low, if I talk more quiet, I don't make eye contact, these are the kind of things that are going to project you as a victim. So prevention-wise, I can use proper body language and voice tone that people know that I'm not a good target. First thing, most important thing, if someone walks up to you, if they might be attacking, you have to notice what's in their hands. I've been training martial arts many, many years, but if someone has a knife, it's a very, very difficult situation. And even worse is if they had a knife and I didn't know it. Someone could walk up to you like this and have a knife in their hand. All it takes is one slash, it takes one stab, and that could be it. So if I'm facing someone on the fence, I want to look if I can see what's in their hands. If I can't see what's in their hands, I can tell them, let me see what's in your hands, show me what's in your hands. At this point, I run, I get an equalizer. If it's a knife, I've got to do something to save myself. So equalizer could be reaching over, grabbing a chair, I start swinging, run away, I might tell them I have AIDS, I might bark like a dog. When you're talking about self-defense, you're talking about survival. It's not winning and losing. I'm going to do whatever it takes to save myself and not be killed.